I'm so tired. This new job is killing me, Bill. What did you say? You ready to go? Good. Right. 3, 2, 1. Hello! You're watching NNN on New Nintendo News. This is a gaming show, a weekly gaming show. Well, we try to make it weekly, but to be honest, it's hard at the moment. It's hard out here. Got a new job and it's tough. It's draining my resources and my energy and my soul. It's not draining my soul. I love the job, but I'm tired. I'm tired. This is a weekly gaming show where we keep you up to date with the latest, yes, the latest Nintendo gaming news. On today's show, E3 is not finished. It's gonna keep going because EA have announced their EA Play conference. Why are they holding the one conference like a month and a half later? I don't understand why EA just didn't do it with everybody else. Do you know what I mean? It makes no sense. And we'll also be looking at E3. We're still gonna be looking at E3. We're just gonna talk about some of my favourite games because I want to. Kicking off our first story, EA Play! I'm not even excited because, I mean, to be honest, it's EA. Last year, EA announced that they were going to support Nintendo Switch, you know, give us 7 games. Brilliant. And we've got those games now. The games were Burnout Paradise, but they charged us like $59.99 for it. Absolutely not EA. FIFA 21 Legacy Edition. Apex Legends, downloaded it, can't play it. Lost in Random, don't know what that is. Knockout City. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit and Plants vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville. They're the 7 games that EA decided to give us. They're not that great, to be honest. EA announced that EA Play will be taking place on July 22nd. It says with a short pre-show before the main event, which will last for 40 minutes. I mean, do you really even have that much content, EA, to do a pre-show and then a 40-minute conference? Anyway, you'll also see first gameplay for Lost in Random, featuring explosive dice battles, time freezing tactics and card collection. Oh, that game sounds so dry. And yeah, that's it. BioWare said they're not going to do Mass Effect or Dragon Age, so those games aren't going to be appearing. However, there are rumours that EA could be working on a Dead Space remake. Oh my days, give me that game. I love the original Dead Space. It was bloody terrifying. Those necromorphs used to freak me out. I used to have a blast though. It was just so fun cutting up the limbs, cutting up the legs, and then letting them like sick stumble towards you just in any way possible. I love Dead Space. Which is the one where you have to go and poke your eye out with the analog stick. Oh my god.
Stick a needle in your eye.
That game is sick. The franchise is sick. Absolutely gutted that EA ruined it. But we're hearing that there could be a remake announced, and let me tell you, EA, if you announce that, then you'll make me happy. If it comes out on Nintendo Switch, yo, I'll love you long time. I will love you long time. Please come out on the Nintendo Switch. Please come out on the Nintendo Switch, EA. Dead Space remake, please. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be dry. Now, I mean, to be fair, EA will be showing off Battlefield 2042, and let me tell you, I wish I could play this game because this gameplay experience looks incredible. It looks sick. I mean, PC players have been playing 128 players for the longest time. However, this is on console now, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I wish I could play Battlefield because I want this game, man. I do want this game. And all that walking simulated, it looks like carnage. I can't believe it. I like the verticality that you can get as a soldier. It puts you on an even playing field with a plane. All I have to do is just rappel up to the building. Do you know what I mean? Boom, rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. It's done. You're dead. You're dead. It's sick. It looks sick. It looks sick. And you got people jumping out of buildings and scrolls through. It's like, it's sick. You got people dropping tanks on people's heads. It's people on buggies just like, oh my god, the way that this character just jumped off the building and into the helicopter, that's some kamikaze business. That people are just going on militant in this game. It looks fun. It looks fun. The weather effects just spice things up nicely as well. You get me? Like, the weather effects are sick, and when the storm hits, the outdoor environment's becoming playable, so it forces people indoors, changing the gameplay dynamics dramatically. It's sick. But yeah, I mean, I won't be buying it because the game's going to be solid online. I mean, you can't actually play bots. EA have said that they'd fill the game with bots, but no, there's no point in me buying this game. So yeah, Battlefield 2042 will be launching on PS4 and PS5 and Xbox One and Xbox One Series X on October 22nd. And moving on to our next story, yes, multi-platform games from E3 that I picked up 2 weeks ago that I didn't actually get the time to talk about because I got a new job, was travelling on the road, doing mad hours, 14-hour days, and now I get a chance to record a video. Moving on to the next game that I saw, Tinykin. It's so cute. It's basically Pikmin.
They'll carry objects, break down barriers, and do what they can to help.
This game is Pikmin. You've just ripped Pikmin off. But that's okay. That's okay. Because you give it a different aesthetic. You give it a different vibe. I'm kind of down with this game. I love it. I love it. I love it. It looks like a platforming kind of puzzle game, which is great, brilliant. It's not as strategy focused as Pikmin, so this game's a bit more of me. You get me? So reading the description, this game is actually launching on Steam. Yes, it's a PC game. It's not even got any console release. It's just only on PC. So it says, Milo arrives on Earth to find that he's way too small. Everybody's gone. And a day hasn't passed since 1991. Catch hundreds of mysterious Tinykin and use their unique powers to create ladders, bridges, explosions, and a lot more. Explore cities of ants, beetles, and other insects built inside of a giant house. So yeah, I mean, Tinykin, it's a Pikmin clone. It's not a Pikmin clone, it's a Pikmin inspired game. But I love that this game is more platform focused. I'm much more opposed to a platform game than a strategy game, which is what Pikmin is. So yeah, I'm down with this. The graphical style looks great. I love the 2D characters and the little 2D artwork integrated into the 3D environments. Brilliant. I'm digging the vibe. I'm digging the vibe. Tinykin. Oh, and that's launching on Steam in 2022. Moving on to another Steam game. Unbeatable! 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 This game is so heavy on the style. Oh my days, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This game is sick. More footage was shown off. Unbeatable. The game that has to come out on Nintendo Switch. Bring it out on Nintendo Switch. Do you know what? Just make sure it doesn't stay on Steam. Bring the game out on Switch. Bring it out on Switch. Just make sure it comes out on Switch. That's all you have to do. So yeah, Unbeatable. I've talked about it before, but it's a rhythm-based fighting game mixed with anime references and bloody. I did not watch the trailer for it. They're showing off more of the trailer at E3 anyway, so I'm going to talk about it. So yeah, Unbeatable, in this game, music's illegal basically. You're not allowed to sing anymore. And the main character, B, she keeps breaking the law by having these concerts. Illegal raves basically. She's having an illegal rave. That's what she's doing. So the police keep locking them off. That's almost like today's day and age, man. Do you remember when we couldn't even sing when COVID was out? They were telling us not to sing. Don't be cheeky. They're telling me not to sing happy birthday. So as you progress through the main story, you can make choices and decisions which then affect the type of music that you will play when it comes to actually playing the concert. It's pretty cool. So I like how the story elements mix into the rhythm elements of this game. It's sick. I mean, the whole game is controlled with just up and down. Playing the rhythm games, up and down to hit the beat. Navigating the world in the story mode, just press up and down to walk forward and back. Not even left and right, just up and down. You better let me reconfigure the buttons to A and B or something, left or right or something. I can't play this whole game just pressing up and down. My Joy-Cons are gonna be effed, mate. Are they gonna buy me a new Joy-Con? Anyway, Unbeatable is on Steam now. I'm fuming. It's not out. It's just like a demo. Whatever Steam does, betas, or I don't know, games in progress, games as a service, whatever Steam does, the game's kind of out now, but it's not the official game, but you can go and play it now. So, yeah, Unbeatable. No, I'm sorry, can we just stop the show a minute? Can we all just address Capcom's E3 conference? I've not even had the chance to talk about it. What are you playing at Capcom? No. Capcom had a laugh. What were they thinking? Capcom tweeted before E3 we'll be showing Resident Evil Village,
Resident Evil,
Phoenix Wright, Objection! Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Stories. 4 games. There was bound to be surprises. Of course there were going to be surprises. No developer ever goes to E3 simply stating everything that they're going to show in the conference. Do you know what I mean? Never. That never happens. It never happens. There's always a surprise to be included. Capcom didn't throw in a surprise. Capcom literally came out here and presented 4 games to us. Do not be cheeky. Never waste my time again like that. Do not. I'm not watching you next year, Capcom. You done. I can't believe you announced 4 games. You didn't even announce games because these games are out. 75% of these games are out. Resident Evil Village. People have finished that game, Capcom. It's finished. You heard about the 5th wave of DLC for Monster Hunter Rise. How can... That is not E3 worthy. Stop it. No manners. Moving on to Microsoft. I want to talk about Microsoft now. I'm going to go straight. Do you know what? Forza 5?
This is the largest and most diverse open world ever in a Forza Horizon game. And there is no better car to explore it than the stunning AMG Project One Forza Edition. Rendered in unparalleled detail and with ray tracing in Forza Vista, thanks to the power of the Xbox Series consoles.
Forza 5 Horizon looks absolutely sick. And I'm not even a racing simulator kind of guy. And I know Forza Horizon is a more light-hearted, more friendly, arcadey, leans towards the more arcadey side of the Forza series, but wow, I really want this game. I want it. Finally, Microsoft showed us some gameplay in the conference, because let me tell you, Microsoft's conference was just a CGI ball fest. They've set Forza 5 in Mexico. The presentation for this game was strong, mate. It was strong. Thank you for showing me the gameplay. It worked because I want this game. I want it. I want this game. I love that it has a campaign mode. I just love driving around. You don't have to do anything. There's no pressure with racing other people or CPU players. You can just explore the beautiful recreated scenery. Go and find those little pictures, landmarks, little achievements. Do you know what I mean? You can just... It's so beautiful to look at. I just wouldn't mind driving around. Yeah, I'll pay £60 and do that. But let's talk about the graphics. Those backgrounds are incredible. Listen! They know it looks sick. They know it looks sick. They know it looks sick. The backgrounds are incredible. Some of the scenery genuinely look photorealistic. I love how they presented this gameplay trailer. The focus on the scenery.
Our unique HDR camera rig, we captured 24-hour shoots of real Mexican skies at 12K resolution.
You judge whether that was real. Is that in-game?
And thanks to the Xbox Series console,
And then it would just zoom to the cars and you just see people playing. It was sick. It was such a good gameplay trailer.
these photorealistic skies result in lifelike lighting that dynamically changes every frame, making you feel like you're really there.
Forza Link AI, I don't know how it works, but it's like some multiplayer system that recognizes if you like a certain type of minigame or a certain type of racing game, or you know, it will match up with other players that like to play with that.
Here's Maddie again. She's joined by Abraham and some other members of the team. Our players are using Forza Link, the new AI assistant that intelligently tracks the status of you and the people you meet online, and then helps you link up and play together.
You just join the race and you start playing seamlessly. You don't even have to go to any menus.
A Horizon arcade minigame is about to start. Forza Link knows that Bill loves minigames, so it intelligently prompts Sierra to invite Bill. Bill accepts, and they're seamlessly linked together with their GPS route set.
The way it seamlessly integrated multiplayer into your single player experience was brilliant. It was fantastic. What was that? Forza Link AI. There's mini games to play. There was racing modes. You could play Eliminator, team games, event labs, where you can make your own bloody matches. You can just create whatever you want. It's a toy sandbox racing game. So yeah, I mean, Forza Horizon 5, a banging exclusive for the Xbox Series X. It's coming out on Xbox Game Pass, so it might come out on Xbox One. Is it coming out on Xbox One?
Play it day one with Xbox Game Pass.
No, it's not. It's exclusively coming to Series X. Take a leaf out of Microsoft book, Sony.
PlayStation. 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 PlayStation.
Microsoft also shown us a new game called Replaced. Oh my days! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at the trailer. It says, just reading a bit of information about it because we don't have much time. It says Replaced is a 2.5D sci-fi retro futuristic action platformer where you play as reach for the stars, climb every mountain high and reach for the stars. Anyway, an artificial intelligence trapped in a human body against its own will. Anyway, it says Replaced combines cinematic platformer, pixel art, and free-flow action combat with a deep, engaging dystopian story set in alternative 1980s. Listen, the game looked good. The pixel art style is gorgeous, mate. Developed by Sad Cat Studios. Never heard of them before. This is their first game. This is the first game that the developer's done. They've come out the park swinging, mate. Oh my days. Yeah, I mean, gorgeous lighting, moody as hell. I love the Blade Runner futuristic vibes. It's all going on. I saw some platforming in there as well. The fighting, the combat looks good. Get me this game. Xbox exclusive though, innit?
Play it day one with Xbox Game Pass.
Fuming. And that will be launching on Xbox Series 1 and Xbox One Series X in 2022. I'm tired of covering E3, I can't do it anymore, but I'm tired. Can I not just go home? Is that why you told me not to get my hair cut last week, for continuity? I'm sick of covering it. Hello, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you like my video today, don't forget to give me a like. If you really like the video, then just subscribe. Yeah, just subscribe. There's a little button there, you just push it. you get a little notification every time a video comes out. Boop, boop. Subscribe! Subscribe!